Hello, it's your friend Kifia. My sleeves keep falling down. There we go. Everyone I've known has prejudged me and assumed that I am wealthy, that my family is well off, but this isn't necessarily true. Like one time I was shopping with my friends and I was talking about how expensive everything was. This mall was the most expensive mall I've ever seen in my entire life. And I was telling her this, and she's like, oh, it's not too bad. And she's like going and buying like a $200 jacket. And I'm just like, oh girl, oh. And she's like, of course you're, and I told her, like, you know, I'm poor, I can't afford this. And she's like, oh, of course you're poor, you're a college student, but your family isn't. And I'm just like, really? My family isn't? My family's rich. Wait. You mean to tell me that this whole time I could have asked for a raise in my allowance? Psh. And on top of all this, I also have inherited the cheap gene. I will not buy anything. I was thrift store shopping before Macklemore made it cool. $20 in your pocket. Psh. I got a 10. Say what? What? And I feel like I shouldn't look wealthy either, so I don't know where people get this from, because I'm sitting here, I'm wearing Ross, Walmart, and my favorite, Goodwill. If I was wealthy, I can guarantee you I would look more like it. I would have a fancy car. I would have my own place. I would be getting a new wardrobe every 6 months, and I would be traveling so much that Uncle Sam would forget I lived here. True story, bro. Since everyone has thought that I was wealthy, I thought I would sit myself down and we would figure this ish out, and I would like to share my findings with you. So let's go. Tip number 1 is style. You don't have to spend a lot of money, but I find that if you look good and you're clean and you're with it, your clothes are looking fine and you are in place, everything is on fleek, people are just gonna assume that you have money, and you're clean and you're with it, your clothes are looking fine and you are in place, everything is on fleek, people are just gonna assume that you have money. But you don't have to spend a lot of money. Literally one time I was shopping at Forever 21 and I was there and I found a skirt for $1.64. You can look good, you can look like you are stylish, and that, you know, you're wearing, oh, you must be wearing designer clothing because you look so good. No, I went to Salvation Army, thank you. This way, if you spend less money on your clothing, you also have more money to spend when your friends want to go to a movie and it isn't Tuesday, but you look like as if you have money to burn. The point is, it doesn't matter how much you spend, it matters how you look and the quality, and that can come about without spending a lot of money. All it does really is take time, and thrift store shopping and just hunting for really good deals, it takes time and you're like literally going through everything. But here is my system, and if you follow it, you will have no problems. First, you look at the price. Then you look at the size and see if it will fit you. Then you evaluate and see if this is something that you would wear. If there is any doubt in your mind that you would not wear this item, you throw it back and you keep looking and you repeat. If the price isn't good, don't even entertain the idea. Don't go to the next step. Because if you go to the next step, you might be tempted to buy it because you like it. If you do this in reverse, if you go, oh, I like this, I would wear this, oh, this is my size. And then you get to the price and you're like, Tip number 2 is really all about being sly. Let's think back and let's think about this. Do you remember that kid in school who would always show up with like a Jamba Juice smoothie or Starbucks, and they would be sitting there with their Starbucks every single morning drinking it, and you'd be sitting there looking at them like, oh my goodness, they're so cool. They have it together and they must be rich because Starbucks is like $5 and they're spending like $100 a month. It's crazy. But don't worry, I have a solution for you, and all it requires is you going to Starbucks once. You take the coffee to school, you drink it. No, but don't throw it away. Keep it, put it in your backpack, put it in your locker, do whatever you need to do. Take it home with you, wash it out, and the next morning, make your own coffee. Take that coffee, pour it into the Starbucks cup, put the lid on. You'll be sitting there in class drinking a Starbucks coffee again, and everyone's going to be thinking, whoa, 2 days in a row. Damn. Do you think someone died in their family and they got a lot of money and that's why they're drinking all that coffee? You know, and you know, she was acting kind of depressed. I bet you it's the grandma. I saw the grandma once. She's definitely loaded. I don't know what I just did right there. Literally, this can be done for everything. The Starbucks method can be done with Starbucks, it can be done with Jamba Juice, fancy water, you name it. All you have to do is keep the cup and pour your cheaper alternative into it, but everyone's going to be thinking you're going to the store every single day and buying these things. But you're not. You're just smart. Tip number 3 is all about presentation. If you act like a baller, people are going to think you are a baller. If you have your ish together, people are going to think you are successful. Make sure you got your ish together. Make sure you're clean. You got your makeup did. You got your hair did. You got your clothes together. You're a guy. Do what you need to do. Stand in front of the mirror. Pump your muscles a few times. Make sure you have good hygiene. If you need to, take 2 showers. Some of you need it. You dirty. And then you're gonna go to school. You're gonna look good. You're gonna look flawless. And my last tip for you is don't be crazy with your money. That way, when you need it, oh, look, it's there. Because this will all be in vain if you end up having to tell your friend that you're poor and you can't afford to go to the amusement park this weekend. Amusement parks are expensive. It's depressing. Thank you so much for watching. Big hugs. Don't forget to check out some of my other videos. I make them every single week. And also tell your friends, you know what I'm saying? And if you like them, give them a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. I also have a written blog, and I'll put that in the description below. Also, I have a written blog, and if you want to go check that out, I'll put that in the description below. See you next week. Bye!